Hello there. So in this tutorial, we're going to show you how to replace the comment box that's given to you by Blogger and add a Facebook comment box, which is a lot better. So let's go ahead and try that out. So the first thing you're going to do is hide the comment box that we have in Blogger by default. So to do that, we just go to Settings, and we go to Posts. Let's see, Comments. We go to Comments, Comment Location. Instead of Embed, we say Hide and say Save. Let's go back and refresh. So now when we click on, let's go home first. So let's say we go to this testimonial one here and we click on it and we go to the bottom. There's no more any comments. Okay. So now we're going to add the Facebook comments. It's a little bit more complicated, but if you've come this far through my tutorial series, I think you can get a good handle on this. So we're going to go to Developers, Facebook Developers. So developers.facebook.com. Okay. So once we get to Facebook, let me show you what the page looks like when you type it in. So developers.facebook.com. There we go. And let me put this back to 0 here. And so now we have this panel here. We're going to go to Docs. And instead of clicking on Docs, you just want to hold your mouse over Docs. So Comments, Social Plugins, we're going to click on that. And we just follow the step-by-step here. You're going to choose the URL or page. So in this case, our URL, if we go to the blog here, is this. We say copy. Then we go to here, say paste. Okay. And then that's it. You say how many posts you want, how many comment posts you want. You can set up your width any kind of way that you want. And that's really it. So say get code. Okay, so now this is the code you're going to need. So this code, it says we're going to select the app that we need. So notice these apps are not, I have one for my Birtography one. I have one for another client, but we want one for this delivering the mail client. So let's go ahead and create that app. So we have to go to My Apps. Here are our 2 apps we have so far. We say Create App, and then we say Something Else. Now you can click any of these other ones, but something else is what we're going to use. Say Continue. Then, give it a name. Let's call it Delivering the Mail Comments. That's what I like to call it, Delivering the Mail Comments. And then say Create App. Not a robot. Submit. And there we go. It's all set up. We have an app ID. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our social plugin. Now we do the same thing we just did. Here's our blog that we're going to add the comments section to. We say get code. And this time we have delivering the mail right here. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click here once, right click on it, say copy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it at the body. So if you've come this far, you know that we can go to our theme. We can go to customize, click on the arrow, click edit HTML. And now we're at the body. So what you need to do is say find and find the end of the head because the body comes after the head. And so here's the end of the head and here's the beginning of the body. So it says to put it on your page, ideally right after the opening body tag. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go right after the body tag and click paste, place save, and everything should be successful there. Okay. So now we're going to click here and we're not going to use this comment box because if we use this one, it's just for the blog. Okay. If we use this one, it's just for the blog and it won't work because then it'll put it after, it'll put all the comments that are set more generally instead of for just a post. So instead of using that, we're going to use um, a different code. Okay. And I'm going to put the code in the description below. But here is how it works. We're going to find an area that's called post footer line 3. Post footer line 3. Now that we have post footer line 3, right after that, we're going to put this code in. Okay, so there's our code. Now, what this one has differently is that here's our code right here, and we have that page type and things like that. Comment with Facebook. Here's Facebook comments. We have all the information. The width is 100%, etc. But the href, instead of being the href of the entire site like this, the href is just the data, the post data. Okay, and then the title is going to be the post title, the data post ID, etc. So it's going to be specific to each post that's created. Okay, so now we're going to save that area. Update successful. And now when we go back to delivering the mail and press refresh, and then click on one of our posts here, we have a comment with Facebook area. And of course, they would have to sign in, and then we could comment. That's it. That's how we set it all up. Again, that code is going to be in the description. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Once again, I had a wonderful time creating this tutorial series on how to create a blog for your clients or for yourself that looks exactly like your normal site. And so if you have any further questions on how to do that, or anything I've missed, let me know in the comment section below. Have a beautiful night.